This German steel trimmer blade replaces every nylon spool on the market and never breaks on contact with rocks, roots, or fence posts. Every nylon trimmer head has the same fundamental flaw, and nobody was fixing it. Nylon line relies entirely on plastic to do the job of cutting, and that works until it hits anything solid: a rock, a fence post, a root, a patch of gravel. The moment nylon meets resistance, it snaps. And that means you're crouching down mid-job on a hot Saturday, feeding new line through the head, standing back up, taking 2 steps, and snapping again. We all know how this goes. You buy a thicker line, it still breaks. You buy a heavy-duty head, it lasts 1 session. You spend $40 on spools in a single season for a product that is physically incapable of doing what you actually need it to do. But what if you could get the same trimming power, or more, without a single spool, a single snap, or a single mid-job stop? That's exactly what we built at Vultrio X. We engineered a reinforced steel wire trimmer blade built from high-hardness twisted steel, the same category of cutting attachment professional landscaping crews have been running for years, while homeowners kept buying plastic at the hardware store. It's called Vultrio X, and it works on a completely different principle than any nylon head you've used before. Steel doesn't snap on contact. It cuts through whatever it hits. When the blade grazes a fence post, it doesn't recoil. When it runs through gravel, it doesn't disintegrate. When it hits root-level overgrowth, it doesn't bog down. It cuts continuously without stopping because the physics of steel under rotation are completely different from the physics of plastic. It installs onto any standard trimmer shaft in under 2 minutes. No special tools, no modification to your existing equipment. My team and I went through multiple blade configurations, testing wire thickness, twist geometry, and blade count until the cutting performance matched what professional-grade equipment produces in the field. The first time I ran the final version along a chain-link fence with loose gravel on both sides, it cleared the full length without a single interruption. That's when I knew we had built something the hardware store had never put on its shelves. It doesn't matter what your terrain looks like: fence lines, rocky soil, packed roots, overgrown corners, thick moss, or the section of your property you've quietly given up on. Vultrio X handles all of it in one uninterrupted session. The blade itself is built from hardened twisted steel with no plastic components in the cutting surface. Nothing to snap, nothing to feed, nothing to replace mid-job. We're proud to say Vultrio X carries a 4.8-star rating across thousands of verified reviews. Homeowners who spent years cycling through nylon heads are now on their second season with the same blade. 0 breaks, 0 stops, full performance. Vultrio X solves the biggest problem with every nylon trimmer head ever built: the material itself. And what I'm most proud of is how simple it is to use. You don't need a new trimmer, a new technique, or any experience with steel blades. If you can remove your current head and thread a bolt, you can run Vultrio X. So if you've been replacing spool after spool, or there's a section of your yard that's defeated every head you've tried, now is the time. Right now you can get Vultrio X for 50% off. That's less than what most homeowners spend on nylon spools in a single season. And with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. But you have to move fast. Production runs are limited, and the current batch is already moving. Last time we ran this promotion, stock was gone in under a day. Restocks take weeks. Click below to get Vultrio X while this batch is still available. Stop feeding line into a head that was never built to last, and buy the last trimmer attachment you'll ever need.